Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for today's Monday Miss Reveal, that's pretty much exactly what I'm going to be doing. So very quickly, because I've took it out of the box, that's to give you an idea of how big it is. Right, if you're new to the channel, what I like to do, every time I get a new thing for my collection, whether I've swapped it, whether I've brought it, whatever, however I've managed to come across or come to add these figures to my collection, what I like to do is do exactly this. Instead of just saying, here it is, I do a bit of it. It was called an unboxing, but of course I'm not actually unboxing it. I'm just revealing to you what figures I've got. So I turn it into a bit of a guessing game. We have a bit of fun with it. And of course, I suppose the only rule is don't spoil it for everybody else. If you work out what it is or you know who they are, please don't put their names in the comments. You can put the time that you got them. You can, of course, put wrong guesses in the comments. That's absolutely fine. But of course, because of all the different time zones, some people might not get to see this video for at least, 20 odd hours. So I don't want the right names being put in the comments at all, please. Right. So without further ado, first of the year, and this is something that's completely different for me. Usually I'm pretty good with the clues. Usually I'll be okay with the clues for the characters, but not for exactly the toys, because I've got to confess that this is sort of one of the new things. This is me branching out. Again, if you're new to the channel, my bread and butter is G1. I love G1. Generations, Legacy, all that sort of stuff. Really, really like them. A bit of Masterpiece, a little bit of third party now and again. But I've got a huge gap of a lot of figures and a whole set of toy lines, like the Unicron trilogy, like animated, RID, all that sort of stuff. It's just a big gap in my collection, to be honest. And because I want to get more involved with them for myself, because I want to experience these figures, especially as we're seeing so many of them now in Legacy, etc., and of course in Age of the Primes we're going to be getting figures as well. And yeah, just because I want to experience these figures that everybody's told me so much about. But there's a little tiny twist, and the twist is that instead of just getting standard versions, which are cool, I like standard versions obviously. Again, you may have tripped up on this channel, or you may be new to the channel, because I love Japanese exclusives, or I love Japanese continuity of figures, hence all these behind me, etc. But I love the way that Takara sort of do things slightly different with their figures. So it's a 2-pack. So I'm saying figures because it's a 2-pack. This originally came out in 2010, so it was quite new for me. And as I say, it's a Takara exclusive, but I believe it was also a Shanghai convention. Let me just double check that on TF Wiki. I don't want to get my facts wrong. At the same sort of time. It wasn't a store exclusive. It was just, again, a Takara exclusive, and that's because they've done something different to to basically just how they would normally appear. Yes, it was an exclusive at Shanghai Con in 2010. Right. So the toy line, I suppose if I was to say to you, yeah, I'm going to have to give you the toy line to give you a bit of a help. The toy line is animated. The characters involved, they're both Autobots. For a start, and yes, the one Autobot is the main one for obvious reasons. It's usually a 2-pack. You usually find him in at least in a 2-pack of some sort, and it's not his little yellow friend. It is the main man. He is the one of them, and I'm just checking now because sometimes the other character, who the biggest clue I can give you is people love or hate him for silly reasons because of the Transformers movie. So that's probably going to give you a massive clue straight away. But I love the figure. But what I was going to say is sometimes in Japan he's got a different name. They change his name slightly, so that might have given you a clue. So funnily enough, yes, his name in this particular set is what his final form was. This is the easiest clue ever, in the Transformers 1986 movie. So obviously he started off with a different name, but by the time he got to the end of it, and once he was passed down to the Matrix, he had a different name. So you already should know now who they are anyway. And again, I picked this up from eBay. There's a great seller on there called Octopus Surprise. I know it's a very strange name, but he's got some amazing Japanese stuff. As soon as I saw this, I thought, you know what, this is going to be something that I'm going to jump on board. And if I'm going to jump into the animated toy line, then I might as well jump in with something a little special. So, Japanese figures, or Japanese exclusives, tend to be translucent. These are translucent. This is the Transformers animated Sons of Cybertron, and they're calling him Rodimus. They did that. They called him Hot Rodimus and stuff like that. So yes, this is Optimus Prime and Hot Rodimus, or sorry, just Rodimus, but it is the translucent. I don't know if you can see because of how bright they are, but I will do a proper video with a proper unboxing and full review of them when I get a chance. That's way too bright, isn't it? But you can see there definitely that they are lovely and translucent, and I look forward to my journey into the animated toy line. As always, guys, thank you for the support. In fact, let me know in the comments, not the answers, but let me know in the comments of which animated figures I should definitely be checking out. Thank you again. Take care.